Everyone playing Krampus. Ooh. Usually mind, there's actually some strong opponents here. We'll take the 2-2 and roll, see if we can get anything good. I do sort of like Cinderella and Double Spell. I don't hate that. We can't buy an evil character, unfortunately, but I think Cinderella Double Spell is usually worth it. We might have 2 gold, too, so we... Oh no, we won't. Oh, this is one of the only ones that beats us here. Straight up. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. Cinderella, Double Spell. We probably won't win the fight, so this might just be 2 ticks on the Cinderella, which is fine. We're not going to go for the Wizard Familiar, I don't think. Had we been able to, grab this first turn and it was a 3-3, we might go for it, but I think it's a little too late to get on board that train. I'm also looking for evil characters. It's possible they want something really weak, but it just seems unlikely. We were hoping for like an Eeny Meeny or a Shrink Spell. If we had a Shrink Spell, we would have bought. Maybe we would have done a buy. We couldn't have done. We would probably have bought this one. The Wizard Familiar. Ooh, we're not gonna kill anything. Wow, these are some beefy boys over here. We're gonna need to buy 2 things. I don't think we cast a spell. We're never gonna win this fight. If we do, we might win the fight. If we don't, and we'll grab the goat and the dwarf. Pretty bad spot so far. We haven't got any slays, and we've lost both fights. We're actually lower than Skip is. So not great, but hopefully we can recover. I've actually had some bad runs with Krampus lately. I picked it over. I think it was Zahua and Beauty were my other 2 choices. So it wasn't a big choice board, but I was hoping for something a little bit better to start off with. I think the cat's not a bad start, but we're gonna need something a little bit better to save us here. Oh, and since they get the attack, we're actually gonna lose this fight too. If we got the attack, that's 50-50, we survive. Against a Wonder Waddle. I don't think we have any way to get this thing going. I want to grab a Creeper, but I don't know if it even survives. I sort of just want to grab something and transform it. I don't know if a 4-drop is worth 6 at this point, or if just 2 3s are better. I'm guessing 2 3s are better. Barely. Unfortunately, just nothing here is good in combat, but I think a Lucky might be able to, change our economy a little bit. We're not going to wait for this. We just need to find some evil characters that have a little bit of buff, or some things with a lot of toughness, which are mostly the good characters. So I don't know. We're sort of all over the place so far. I expect us to be losing here. Hopefully to. Ooh, we got a slay though. No, we could win this, right? Yeah, we do. No, we tie. Oh no, we win. Okay, nice. Oh no, we tie. Never mind. All over the place, but we don't care as long as we don't take damage, because we've been taking so much damage. Do we have any monsters? No. We'll grab the 1 cost, right? I'm not gonna not grab that. I love the +3/+3 is huge, especially early on. I mean, being able to grab this and buff it is nice, but I think we're just gonna have to let that one go. We don't have any slays. We can't reasonably buy this thing, right? We could sell 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think we can reasonably buy it. Can we? Let's just skip. We're just never gonna win the fight, right? We only have 1 slay. We could sell 1, 2, buy goat and archer. I feel like this thing never gets bigger. Let's just grab this thing for now. Throw it in. And we'll let this roll. We're not going to win this. We need to get some strength now. Otherwise, we're just going to flame out pretty quickly, I think. Hopefully these will give us some cheap buys next turn. I don't think it's better to have the tiny than the chicken. It could be though. Oh yeah, we were not winning this one. The statue is getting bigger, so. Yeah, this actually was pretty close. I thought this was going to be a blowout, but it's pretty close. We still take 5 though, so it doesn't. Okay, well. What if we grab 1, 2, and then cast the spell? Okay, so. Do we have dwarfs? We have 2 dwarfs. I think it's unreasonable to get the dwarf buff here. Buffs 1, 2, 3 things. It's probably better just to get a power orb though. Dwarfs also aren't evil. Oh, well here's all my dwarfs. Grab this. I'm gonna sell this to grab this thing. I might just grab another lucky. No. Is there a way to sell things here? I don't want to sell another kitty. I think I just sell the baby root then. Oh, the baby root is nice with this thing. I think I'm selling it. Yeah, I mean, we're still likely to lose this fight pretty well. 2 people above 40 health. Yeah, I mean, Merlin's going to have a lot of buffs that we just can't compete with. Hopefully we'll kill something, but... Down to 17. Okay. We're struggling, no doubt, but maybe we can recover. Here's a dwarf. Are we supposed to go that direction? I think we're supposed to take it. And then... I think we're maybe selling these things. We're not going to use them. Buy the other free dwarf. Cast the spell. See what we get off of the... whoever this is. Ooh. Okay, start taking some attack every turn. This is a nice thing to grow attack on. Wow, we've got 2 upgraded luckies so far. Spells cost 2 less. I think we just want the in-combat thing. And I think we can sell the blind mouse to get... we'll sell this, buy tiny, grab this, sell this like that. And at this point, I think we just want the 11-11 in play. So, we're still pretty weak, no doubt. But we only need 3 more hits on this thing. Maybe it would have been better to go to the dwarf thing. I think the power will give us some flexibility, though. We're not committed to dwarfs either. These are utility dwarfs, not, you know, combat dwarfs, so they might just be helping our economy for a while. Is the plan. As much as we have a plan, right? I think we can win this fight, though, which is nice, because we need it. We need all the fights. Yep, and this one gets another buff. Nice. Huh. So, I think simple enough, right? We grab these 2. Buy, buy. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. Cast the spell. Tweedledee is whatever. We could buy that. We will buy this one, though, because it triggers that. And do any of these affect us? You know, I like Haunted Helm over the... I think we want the Ring of Meteors for a couple turns. But what we'll do is we'll throw this up front. And how do we feel about the Creeper for a couple turns and just try to get this thing huge? We'd sell 1, 2, 3 things we're never going to use. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Get a second Creeper. So the idea will be that this gets plus 7 or 4 attack at the beginning of every fight. And if we do that like twice, it becomes pretty formidable. And we might be able to transition. I don't know. We're trying. We're trying, people. Do they have any Juliets or not? If they don't have Juliets, I think we win this fight easily, right? Yeah, looks like no Juliets. Okay, so we take down a fight. We've been stabilizing. We got a lot of free stuff. Definitely want the bossy. Buffs everything. Definitely want second doubly. You can make that into a triply, that'd be huge. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I guess we sell the lucky. We're not likely to use that in any constructive way. So is the question of, have we reached the end of the line with our meteors? I'd say yes. I think we need to maybe turn on, you know, our power now. We're about to hit 5. I don't know what we're trying to triple. If we see another creeper, we'll take a 5-drop treasure. A Lancelot gets plus 10, so we could put it here for a fight and try to make that work, although that seems a little bit of an outside shot. We don't have any... I wonder if one Treant is better just to get us a couple more buffs if we can. We'll try it. It makes us a little weaker in combat, so that might be a mistake. These things get really strong. Yeah, I think this is a surprisingly tough fight because of how strong these things get. Looks like we'll take it down. Oh. Fortunately, with the creeper there, we lose our buffing, but we did this got this up to 32. We're doing a little buy, sell, I think. I actually might take the health. I'm not going to, but if you did that, I wouldn't blame you. Ooh, we could see a single 6. Is that good enough? Probably not good enough for 2 gold. Angry seems good. We're not going to buff our tree. Our tree is just here temporarily. We could grab this, potential 7. Right? Yeah, I mean, having outs to a 7 seems reasonable. What's our plan here? Put this in right here. And we can't put... Yeah, this has way too little health. If we take that out... Sell 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we saw the creeper. Just grab this thing. Throw it here. I think that's worth it. I wonder if it's even worth keeping the angry in. Probably not. I don't think it gets buffed enough, honestly. I don't think it survives enough hits to ever get buffed. Ooh, Bossy just got big enough to survive. That was really lucky. They're having a big range. Oh, there we go. We took it out. Okay, well, we finally beat the person who had 41 health. So, you know, we stabilized a little bit. Oh, and here's a level 7 treasure for free. Perfect. Now, I love Mirror Mirror. It's good with so many things. I think right here we just want Fairy Wand. It's probably not going to win us the game, but it makes Triply huge. Mirror Mirror is good with things we don't have. It's actually nice with Princess White. It's nice with these things, but yeah, it's mostly good with things we don't have. And I don't think we can survive long enough to take advantage of that. I think it's important not to like play for boards that you're just not going to get to. Grab another bossy. I wonder if it's good to cast the Toil and Trouble. It has a couple good targets, a couple targets. Let's maybe bet on us winning here. Throw the Bossy in. Against Waddle, they're at 5 also. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of 5s we want to buy, so even getting the 3 gold here isn't that great, but by a similar token, rolling isn't that great either. We get a bunch of cheap stuff off the Luckies. Still, we could probably put this in here. That might be a little better, I'm not sure. I think it's a marginal difference. No, well, if you get Medusa, it really doesn't matter who you had in. Angry is better against Sarcophagus, but he's a little dead at this point to really help. Take them down. Okay, so we're still in this. We're still in this. We have been, you know, competing with the top row people. Grab this thing, sell it. We're going to grab a chicken because we're going to want to store gold, I think, going into level 6. We're probably going to want to keep our bench full of gold units. Or just like units that we can sell on 7. Just like on 6. Because we're going to try to find Lordys very aggressively. Oh, here's a nice one. See if there's a little fort treasure that helps us out. I think casting random spells is probably better than Ring of Revenge. Second crafty is going to be a little bit better than whatever. We're not ready to give up the plus 30 over here. Let's double cast a spell. Oh, cat seems useless, but we could have bought the XP. I don't think it would have done much. We have a lot of upgraded characters, so we do a lot of damage if we do win a fight. But mostly we just have stuff on the bench. We're looking for Lordys. That's our entire game plan. Find the Lordys. And we'll, you know, hopefully hold on, right? We were, I think, second or third to last in health for a while. Now we're actually second. We've just been holding out at 17. Last time Merlin crushed us. Let's see if we can get some revenge. Oh, they're going Puff Puffs. Okay. That's funny. Oh, we got the poison apple and they cast falling stars, so we actually combined to kill one of their things. Yeah, looks like we win this fight pretty easily. And knock them out. They were only at, what, 2? Yeah. So, pretty nice. And we got one lucky trigger. The other one's turned into a statue. Now we can buy the wombat. It's reduced a little bit. We're really looking for Lordys. We don't care about greedies. We don't care about whatever the dwarf that is. We do care about this guy. And we can keep looking. Could grab a Hercules. I don't think we will. I think this angry is just, I guess, I don't know, we should take out a lucky, right? I mean, that's what we should be doing. If we're not just messing around. Is this one bigger? No, this one's a little bit bigger. So we could sell for a Pigomorph. I don't think we want to. I think we can take one loss if we, you know, do lose. And by taking the Pigomorph, I think we give up a lot of chance to find Lordy next turn. If we lose this fight, what we'll do next turn is sell our entire bench aggressively to find the second Lordy. Or third, maybe, if we get really lucky. So we'll go all in on that turn for power. But to do it here, to sell off here, might help us win this one fight. But I think it really is going to hamstring us in terms of trying to get, you know, a little bit further. We're top 4 now, which is great. But we'd like to, you know, be top 1-ish if we can pull that off. Leaving the Medusa alive was not our best work. And them having a giant, they only have one spawner with these Bastines? Huh. Actually, they're gonna get knocked out of the game, it looks like. Because we have 4 upgrade. We did 18 damage. Okay, so they had a weird comp. It doesn't feel like we're that powerful, but we've been winning fights, so. We're supposed to get a hi-ho here. Yeah, I think we will. It could be a Lordy. It wasn't, but it gives a buff to everything. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe we only care about Lordys, which is the thing I've been saying constantly. So Bossy is better than a Lucky, but I don't think it's enough better. because it's not a Lordy. I've suddenly been overcome with discipline in terms of Lordy finding. Doubly is actually worth grabbing. It gets bonus buffs from the Lordy. Yep, here we are. We're gonna try this. Gonna roll with this for a turn. But yeah, we need to find those Lordys. We need to triple that up. If we do, I think we have a decent shot of taking down the game. You know, depending what people find. Now that there's no... Now that you're not facing... What's the one called? Round table, sorry. Round table trees nearly as often. Because it's a 7-drop. So now that you're not facing that, Dwarfs do tend to be like a trump as a stat pile. It used to be that you could go Dwarfs, get your ultimate build, and just run into bigger trees, but now that's less of a concern. Oh, that made it big. Wow. It survived with 3 health too. Ooh, that one's even bigger. This is really something. Oh, we actually got lucky there because they took out the thing that was too big. Wow. So yeah, they took out the I'm not explaining this well. The explosion took out the character that was too small, that would have died, or it would have allowed them to survive the slay. So here maybe we could pick them off, but I think we still have a fight to give. And I think we cast another hi-ho. Can't get me in Melody. We're buffing the... So the thing is, that's 4 rolls. Yeah, that you know, I've done that twice, and I think it's been wrong both times. Is Angry better than Crafty? No, I think Crafty is just too many stats. If Angry takes a single hit, it might even out, but I think right now it's just too many stats. Yeah, so another Lordy makes us a lot bigger. So, yeah, because the mummy took out one of the things that the Yorms could slay and survive, they had to attack the thing that killed them, which meant they couldn't get their 40-40, or I think it might have been a Baba Yaga, maybe an upgraded one, so 120, 120. So we actually got lucky because one of our things died, is the point I was making a couple points ago. We got back there. Okay, so, you know, what is it? They have some big stuff, no doubt. Reducing the good boy to have -12 was actually very lucky here. What do we get? Oh, the deck of many things, yeah. Oh, we knocked them out actually because we have these 3 back row. Wow, okay, so we've got a second somehow. We literally backdoored into the 2nd place. Okay, and now we just want to find Lordys. Should we take the Angry? And it isn't a Lordy, so I keep saying this thing about Lordy, and then I keep taking things that aren't Lordy. I think the answer is no. Like, I think you're not supposed to take it. I think you're not supposed to take any of these either. So now we'll take like a Pigomorph. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I was like 50% sure we had cast a spell there somehow, without me noticing, because that's just so typical. But so we got an upgraded Lordy, and we didn't even have to find the 2nd one that I kept pretending I was, you know, tirelessly looking for. I don't know the last time we played Pup. It's possible they got a lot stronger than us. I think we played them recently though. I remember the name Pero Pero. I remember the name. I do not remember what they were playing. Were they the Yorm? Maybe they were the Yorms. If they are, having a bigger front line that makes it harder to slay is going to be a huge boon. However, you know, they could just outscale us. I think they had a Grim Soul if this was them. Yeah, so this is that comp. So it got pretty big, and it will survive a hit. Oh, and we're healing it all the way back up? Yeah, that's no good. So the good news is they have one thing in the back. Oh, no, it keeps healing. Oh, so they're going to win this fight. It just keeps healing them. Okay. Yep. That's tough. This is going to be a tough one. Do you want an Echo Wood? Echo might just get bigger then. Yeah, I think it does. So the way to beat a Yorm is just to brick wall it, I think. So if we can just make it so we're not taking out the Mim. They had a Mim, which is not super powerful. The thing is, if the Yorm, even after it grows, is smaller than the Echo would and just attacks in there and dies, they're not going to be able to get through us. So what we want to do is try to clear out their front row and just make it so the Yorm has to attack into a large Echo wood. And I think the Echo wood should be bigger than like even an upgraded Yorm, so it should be like a 200. What I'm going to do is no math on this though, right? And we take out the Princess because the Princess reduces the buffs. Yeah, there we go. We get a 200. Taking out that early is great. Okay, so we just need to attack into this thing. No? We're busy doing other stuff? Yeah, we're really busy doing other stuff. Yeah, we keep healing this thing. Oh no. Yep, and they took us down. Good for them. I love that build. I actually made a little guide about that, but we just couldn't take it down. Almost. I mean, that you know, those fights could have gone, you know, either way without much changing. But you know, I think the mistakes we made, honestly, were instead of looking specifically for Lordys, I got distracted with, you know, whatever bouncing ball I saw. And I think that just slowed us down in terms of the Lordy finding and maybe like another Echo Wood or upgrading the Echo Wood even. But overall, good game. We had a terrible start and recovered pretty nicely into a sort of a weird little dwarf comp with a level 7 treasure that I think we gave them 100 extra dust, which I'm sure they'll enjoy. And pretty good game overall. So thanks for watching, everyone.